Most people run from failure. They hide it. They fear it. They see it as a sign of weakness. But mentally strong people, they don't just face failure. They run toward it. Eyes open, head high, heart ready, because they know something most don't. Failure isn't the enemy. It's the path, the teacher, the spark. And if you truly want to grow, succeed, and become unshakable, you need to change your entire relationship with failure. In this video, we're diving deep into why mentally tough people love failure and how you can turn it into your biggest advantage. Let's go. Failure, what we've been taught. Since we were kids, we've been taught that failure is something to avoid. Red marks on tests, losing the game, making mistakes in front of others, failing a job interview or business venture. And when we fail, what happens? We feel shame, embarrassment, self-doubt. We compare. We question our worth. So what do most people do? They stop trying, or they only do what they know they'll succeed at. They shrink their life to fit inside a comfort zone of certainty. But here's the problem. Growth doesn't live in certainty. It lives in risk, in effort, in discomfort, in failure. Here's what school, social media, and society often forget to show you. Every person you admire, every person who succeeded big, they failed, repeatedly. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. Elon Musk was told Tesla would never work. The difference? They didn't let failure define them. They let it refine them. They didn't stop. They studied the failure. They grew from it. They tried again, stronger, smarter, more resilient. Every failure added a layer of strength, and that's how success is really built. Not on perfect wins, but on courageous comebacks. Why mentally strong people embrace failure? Mentally strong people understand something simple but profound. Failure is feedback. It's information. It's data. It's the universe saying, hey, this didn't work, but now you know. Adjust, improve, try again. They don't see failure as a full stop. They see it as a comma in the story. It slows them down momentarily, but it doesn't end their sentence. Think of it this way. You go to the gym and lift weights. Your muscles fail during reps. That failure sends a signal. We need to get stronger. Your body adapts, grows, and next time you lift more. Same with life. Mentally strong people use every failure to 1. Learn what doesn't work. 2. Spot weaknesses or blind spots. 3. Refocus on what matters. 4. Build emotional endurance. 5. Fuel their fire to keep going. They get stronger from the fall. If you want to become mentally tougher, you must change how you see failure. Here are 5 reframes to start using today. 1. I failed becomes I experimented. You didn't fail. You tested something. You gathered results. 2. This proves I'm not good enough becomes this is where I grow. Failure reveals your next growth edge. That's power. 3. What will people think? Becomes what did I learn? Don't focus on their opinions. Focus on your evolution. 4. This is the end becomes this is the beginning of something better. Because most breakthroughs come after breakdowns. 5. I feel ashamed becomes I'm proud I tried. Courage is trying, even without a guarantee. Let's be real. Failure sucks. It stings. But mentally weak responses make it worse. Here are the most common mistakes people make when they fail. 1. They personalize it. I failed becomes I'm a failure. But you are not your result. Separate the two. 2. They quit too soon. One failure leads to full surrender. Mentally strong people know most success takes multiple tries. 3. They avoid it next time. They shrink their goals. Play it safe. Mentally strong people double down with new strategies. 4. They get stuck in self-blame. Instead of curiosity, what can I learn? They spiral into shame, shift from judgment to learning. Real-life practice. Lean into the fall. Here's how to actually practice this. Step 1. Name a recent failure. Be honest. What hurt? What didn't go as planned? Step 2. Write down 3 things you learned. Turn the experience into lessons. Step 3, decide your next experiment. What will you try again, but differently? Step 4, share the story with someone. Yes, this takes courage, but talking about failure turns it from a secret into a strength. Step 5, celebrate the attempt. Clap for yourself. Mentally strong people reward effort, not just results. You don't need to fail in massive ways to build toughness. Start with micro failures. Try something new that might not work. Speak up in a meeting. Launch a project before it's perfect. Ask a tough question. Small, safe risks build the habit of handling failure. The more you face little stings, the less scared you are of big ones. Every micro failure trains your nervous system to stay calm, to try again, to rise. That's mental strength in action. Here's the magic. When you stop fearing failure, you become dangerous. You try things others are scared to attempt. You take risks others avoid. You grow faster, learn faster, rise faster, because you're no longer held hostage by perfectionism. You're not trying to avoid the fall. You're trying to get to the next level, and the fall is part of that process. This is where confidence is born, not in never failing, but in knowing you can fail, adapt, and come back stronger. That's unstoppable energy. So here's the truth, raw and simple. You are going to fail. You will fall. Miss the mark. Get it wrong. Lose the deal. Say the wrong thing. Start something that doesn't work. But that's not weakness. That's life. That's learning. That's the price of growth. And mentally strong people, they choose to pay it because they know every failure is fuel. Every failure is feedback. Every failure is a doorway to more power. So what about you? Will you keep fearing it? Or will you step into it, learn from it, and rise? Your future isn't shaped by how perfectly you avoid failure. It's shaped by how courageously you keep moving forward through it. You got this. And if this video lit a spark in you, if it gave you a little more hope, a little more direction, then do this. Like this video. Share it with someone afraid to try. Comment, "I don't fear failure, I learn from it." And subscribe for more tools to build real mental toughness. See you in the next one.